Have you ever come to that point in your life where you realize that you don't know who you are? The point at which the rest of your life catches up with you and you question it all. Your friendships, your work, your sanity. That's right now for me. So go ahead, tell me about your week.
My week's been horrible, Dennison.
My name is Mr. Moore.
Sorry, Mr. Moore. So, about my horrible week.
Have you ever tried to listen to someone speak for an hour straight? Despite how good the pay is, that is always the greatest incentive to cure them. Well, I believe that's about all the time that we have for today.
Well, I guess I'll have to finish up next week.
Yeah. Just give some thought to what I said.
I think I'll figure it out. Thanks for the talk.
If they don't want to listen, it's not my problem. From then on, the nights began to pass with almost too much ease, and the mornings came too quickly. Can't help wondering what would have happened if I hadn't read the letter. Usually I would have thrown something away so personal and informally delivered, but for some reason I was curious. The letter was a very disturbing story of a young man struggling through depression. I felt the unfamiliar feeling of compassion, quickly wrote out a reply, and put it in my mailbox like the letter had asked. It was the first of many letters. Weeks passed by, and at times it felt like I was helping him, but ultimately nothing I said seemed to do anything. One month after our correspondence had started, instead of a letter, I received what was essentially a suicide note detailing how he was going to end his life that night. I had felt like this experience was making me a better psychologist, but with the last letter, I think all objective bounds were broken and I wanted to do something, anything to stop him. I had never pursued finding out who he was, so I retrieved the first letter and found his phone number written on it.
Hello? Hello?
This is my handwriting. I tried as hard as I could to remember some traumatic event in my life. Something that could have caused a split in personality, but I couldn't. After an hour, it became clear that I couldn't remember anything before college. No me, only the other person, the real person. And so instead of trying to fight the inevitable, I sit here thinking, and out of all the things I could be thinking about, who I am or how this happened, I can only think of one thing. Someone not listening finally became my problem.